So this is a Memorex 2 Extreme M2S7000. It's another 30-year-old little radio that I bought off of eBay, and I'm going to try to hack it today. I've been putting off doing it because I've been a little leery of wrecking the radio, but I thought it's time. It's time. So I'm going to bring you along with me in the process, and fingers crossed we get it right and can test the radio at the end. So I'm at my workbench, which if you've watched any of my other videos, you know is a pretty small area that I have to work at, but I am going to attempt to hack this radio. So the first thing I noticed is that the battery compartment has a screw, and I don't know if there are two other screws here. There's one here, a small one, and another one here that I know I have to take out to get the back off this radio. Whether or not there's another one in the battery compartment, I don't know, so I'm going to open it up and find out. Okay, so I'm going to open the battery compartment up and see if there's another hidden screw in there that I need to take out to open this radio up. Alright, so that's the battery compartment open. Two batteries, let's take them out. Okay. Come on now. Okay, there are two more screws in the bottom here. See, one here and one here, in addition to the screws here and here. So I'm going to take them out with a really small screwdriver. Here, little guy. Okay, so let's, I'm going to be really careful with all the buttons and bits and bobs when I take these screws out. I'm going to sit the radio on a towel so that when I'm pressing on it to take the screws out, I'm not damaging anything on the front of the radio. Alright, so let's take out these little guys. They're very small. I'm going to put them to the side. These might be a different size, but I think it's going to be pretty easy to tell them apart. These are in a smaller part of the radio. I should have tried to take it apart before. Yeah, they have to come out. Okay. Alright, I'm taking them out. Let's see. Yeah, they're really, really tiny. They're really, really tiny little screws. Don't lose them. I'll put them over here. Okay, so now I'm going to really, really carefully try to take this radio apart. Generally, there's wires that are attached from the front to the back of any of these radios that you don't want to dislodge or break. And I haven't hacked this radio before, so I don't know what I'm going to find. I'm going to uncap that, and I'm going to be I'm going to look really, really slowly inside the radio, see if there's anything else holding it closed, and there isn't. Okay, I can feel a connection. I can feel something holding it together. Okay. Alright, so there we are. Okay, so I don't know if you can see. That's the inside of this radio. And there's the big wire strip. Well, they're actually two small strips on the inside there. Can you see them? Let's see if I can find them here. I'm going to guess that one of those is the mute wire that I need to cut. The trick is going to be to figure out which one it is. Okay, so now I do see the words on the board, and they're going to tell me which wire is the mute wire. And I'm going to bring you up really close so you can see it. I have this magnifier that I use when I do close work. It's got a light on it, and I put it over the radio to try to get a picture to show you where the mute wire is noted. It's very, very, very small, the wording, and so it's going to be a little tricky to get to that wire, but basically what I want to do is cut the wire that is the mute wire, and that's what's going to make this into a ghost box. So let's give that a try. Okay, so on the first strand there appears to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 1, 2, 3. Looks like there's 6 wires on each strand. And let's see how many words there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's 12 words. Okay, so basically, if I follow the wording, and the first one is the FM, then there's GND, band, AM. Can't really make out what the next 2 are, but I can see, even though it's covered by a staple, the word mute. And the word mute is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's the 7th. It's the 7th wire. So I believe it's the first wire here on this second strand of wires. Count up from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is. It is this first. It's the first wire. It's really hard for me to show you, but it's of these 2 strands of wires here, 2 bundles. It's the first wire in the middle on the second strand. So what I need to do is cut that wire and only that wire and not hurt anything else while I'm in there. Okay, so I cut that wire. It was tricky because it's very small, but I did it. And I'm going to put the radio back together because I've already tested it and it is scanning. So I'm going to put all these little screws back in and then give you a demonstration. So we're going to take an external speaker and plug it in to the headphone jack. Turn the volume down and turn it on. And scan. I recommend a better external speaker. Hello. Hey spirits, what do you think of my new radio? Do you like it? And that's it. Looks what? Well, I think they might like it. Alright, well, we'll talk to you later, spirits. So, that's it. Okay, so basically, what I used to hack this radio was the radio, which is a Memorex 2 Extreme MS2 7000. It's an old radio, so if you can find one out there, you can hack it. I used my lighted magnifying glass, very handy because the wire is small. I used a small Phillips head screwdriver, a large flathead screwdriver, and a cuticle nipper for pinpoint cutting accuracy. And so now I have a new ghost box. So look forward to me doing a session with this box, and good luck if you find one out there. Take care.